It is Hurricane Week here at News 15, and here's one of the last things you're going to see, last story about Hurricane Week. It's the hurricane outlook in 2021. Now, there are several ingredients that go into the forecast for the hurricane season. Let's focus in on three key ingredients, one of them being warmer than average water temps. That's the Caribbean, the Gulf, Atlantic. I'll show you all those. And then how about the El Nino, La Nina phase? We'll talk about that too. You hear about that a lot when we get into the season. Thunderstorms coming off the coast of Africa. Remember, Laura made that trek last year, so that also is a big factor. Let's look at water temps right now. The Atlantic, 81, 80, 82 as we get closer towards the Gulf here. In the Caribbean, 84, 79 to 82. These temperatures, you see those 80s in the Gulf. The Gulf is the warmest of the three bodies of water there, and you need at least 80 to get a storm that's going to be maintaining its strength. Anything below that, that storm gets cut off and falls apart rapidly. So we have at least 80 in all three bodies of water, and as we get through the next few weeks and months, likely all going to be running above average. So that's one key ingredient. Now, how about El Nino, La Nina? Well, right now we're neutral, but the forecast out in the Pacific Ocean is to become cooler than average by peak of the season. And that is going to basically pull our shields down, okay, as we get into that. I'll explain that now in a little more detail. So we go from neutral to La Nina, cooler than average water temperatures out in the Pacific, not in the Atlantic. And what that's going to mean is that when you have these storms coming in from that African monsoon, you're going to have less impact in the atmosphere, less suppression of those storms from the wind coming off the Pacific. So let's talk about it now as track the tropics. Northern coast of Africa, you get these thunderstorms, just clusters start moving through, become tropical waves here north of Venezuela, up towards the Atlantic, into the Gulf, and there you go. That's that African monsoon train coming off, and that is going to be a factor. The third key ingredient with more activity this season. Was very busy last year. This year expected to last late into fall, so we could be talking about a very late season. And the Saharan dust layer that comes off Africa, that's going to help some, but I don't believe enough to really limit these numbers. The Hurricane Center official forecast 13 to 20 named storms. That's above average. 6 to 10 of those hurricanes, that's above average. 3 to 5 of those are majors. So the bottom line for 2021, the hurricane outlook, here we go. Prepare for an active season. Get ready. Get that hurricane plan in place. Review evacuation routes. And also, something to consider, flood insurance, because once a storm is named in the Gulf, you can no longer get flood insurance. More information on our website, the names of the storms, at kadn.com.